Weight loss versus health. This is something that my daughter and I were talking about just recently, as far as how a lot of people, women in particular, women most especially, but there are other genders who go through it, are focused a lot on weight loss, on getting to a certain weight, a certain number on the scale. And so you have women who are taking Ozempic. I have two family members who are doing this. And I don't know a ton about Ozempic, but I do know that if you're on Ozempic, you should be consulting with your doctor or a nutritionist or a dietitian or something like that, to ensure that you are still eating the right amounts of food and the right types of food, because Ozempic curbs your appetite, and so then you don't eat, and that's why you get weight loss. And so it's super important to make sure that you are communicating with a health professional about making sure that you're eating the right foods. And so, like, I have two family members right now who are on Ozempic, and they're losing weight, but I do wonder if they are actually healthy on the inside. And that's just something that, like I said, as women in particular, we tend to focus more on just the weight loss. And don't get me wrong, I've got a little bit of a belly happening. Perimenopause is kicking my butt in certain ways. I don't like it. And there are other things that I can do about that. I know not everybody's journey is the same. Not everybody's story is the same. Not everybody's abilities are the same. It definitely matters what kind of health issues that you're dealing with. I have high blood pressure, I have high cholesterol, and I don't eat meat. And so, my story as far as being healthy is going to be different from yours, from another person who has different ailments or different illnesses or different food restrictions. It's going to look different for all of us. And I think that's also what's super important when we're looking at being healthy, is that there's no one size fits all. Every body is different. And so, like, I've been learning a lot about menopause and perimenopause recently because I want to be able to teach you guys and to share information. And one thing that I've seen straight across the board that's consistent is that we need to make sure we're getting enough protein, and we need to make sure we're getting enough fiber and not too much added sugars into our diets. Those are like streamlined across the board. The amount of protein that we need, although there is a guideline as far as that, 1.2 to 1.6 grams of protein per pound of body weight, it's going to be different for everybody. Like, maybe I need less protein, maybe you need more protein. Also, when we look at exercise, the information that's kind of straight across the board is that we want 150 minutes of cardiovascular exercise each week, and then weight training and muscle building. And that's going to look different for everybody as well. I have knee issues. I also have wrist issues. I also am having a shoulder issue right now. And so what I'm doing for muscle building and strength training and cardio is going to look different from what you might be doing. So I want to tell you that what you see people doing online, don't be discouraged by that. If you have been, like, if you're looking at somebody online and they're pumping iron in the gym, or they're powerlifting, doing things like that, CrossFit, those types of things. If you're looking at those kinds of videos and you're thinking, that's not me, I'll never be able to do that, I can't do that, I wish I could do that, that's okay. You're right. Maybe you can't do it. Maybe you do wish you could do it, and maybe you'll get there. And also, maybe you're just somebody who needs to do a different kind of workout and a different type of activity in order to ensure you're getting that activity into your life. So that's really important too. Like I said, every body is different, and remember to focus on your overall health and wellness. Think about what is happening to the inside of your body. What is happening to your veins, your arteries, your blood, your insulin, like all of that type of stuff. What does your heart look like? How is it working? Those types of things are super important. Like, are you getting enough water? That's something that's just a basic thing that people can talk about. And so, all that to say, please consider focusing on your overall health and wellness, and not just weight loss, not just the number on the scale. Because also, when we start exercising and being active, we tend to build more muscle, which has more mass than fat. So like 1 pound of muscle looks and feels and weight and not weighs, but looks and feels differently than a pound of fat. And so we can't rely just on the scale. It's time to, like, for the majority of us, not worry about the number on the scale. Think about how you feel, how your clothes fit, how you want to look, right? Um, Alicia McCarville, I hope I'm saying that right. Like, she's got a video recently where she talks about how she's been in a fitness competition. She's been like 130 pounds or something like that, is what she said. And now she's not. Now she's more than that. And she talks about how, like, we may look at those fitness competition photos and think, holy crap, like, I wish I could do that. Or like, I can't believe she looked like that and now she doesn't look like that. But she talks about how she actually feels better now in her body as an overweight person than she ever did as a fitness competitor at 130 pounds or whatever she had said that she was weighing. And so try to focus on those kinds of videos out there. Try to focus on the people, especially because we're talking about women, like the women empowerment videos about just becoming one with yourself, being true to yourself, finding what works for you, and follow those people and ask questions and start your own journey. Like, pave your own path and don't worry so much about following in other people's footsteps, because all of our feet are different sizes, like, we all walk different paths, we all have different journeys, and that's okay. Life would be really boring if we didn't. And so anyway, I just wanted to blab about that. And if you stuck around this long, thank you. And hopefully I'll be able to do some more of these videos and talk about different things. If you want me to talk about something in particular, let me know, and we can do that. And so I hope you have a fabulous day and a healthy day.